Hello, welcome to Art This Week. I have something that you're always looking at, you're always touching, and right now you're making sure you don't touch things that you're not supposed to, like your face. We're going to do our hands. We're literally going to be drawing our hands today and taking our time. You can fill up as many sheets as you would like with enlarging, making them the same size. I have more fun enlarging my hands than I do drawing them life size. So it's really kind of fun because you can really get into looking at detail. So here is the start of a drawing where it's pretty simple, and I'm just showing the roundness of my fingers and where they're separating. Over here, I am looking at all of the wrinkles in my fingers, and then I'm darkening around it to make the finger come forward. So here, one of the things I want you to be aware of is your fingers bend. They don't bend like a rubber hose. They actually break into three sections. So I want you to be really aware of what the fingers and what the bend is in your fingers. So your thumb only has two. The rest of the fingers have three. So it's kind of fun to see. Move your hands around before you even start drawing, and it's fun to really do a lot of angles on a single sheet. If not, if you have computer paper and nothing larger, do each hand on a sheet of your smaller computer paper, and then do a whole series of them in different poses. So here I've done my hand coming at me with my fingers towards me and my thumb sticking out. Here I've got one at an angle where I'm starting to push my fingers not quite closed, and that's just a start. Here I've made a fist, and literally now I'm starting from where that center part is as I start to do the drawing, which is really fun. You can see how I'm doing a lot of shading around the hand as I keep going, because that again adds dimension on pushing the finger forward. Over here we have one more that's showing how I started with my shapes. See how aware I am of the joints in my fingers, and what I'm doing here on the inside where I see the palm of my hand, and it's all making all these lifelines in there, but I've added a shading in on the space that actually was the empty space, because that helps in the drawing push the space forward for the hand itself. So as you do these, you can see with the thumb here the lines that come across. So be aware that you really want to use a lot of hatching, cross hatching as you're doing your drawing, and then pressing down harder when you want to darken a space, where that's going to go, and look at every little thing. Of course, I have rings on, so of course I'm on them, and I have my watch and my bracelets on, so it's kind of fun to add that into your drawings. If you don't have any, maybe your mom will let you borrow your dad wearing a watch or a ring to add that into your drawing of your hands. So again, the secret is put your hand, get comfortable, start a position with your hand. Start like we did last week with the contour drawing of looking at what the shape is doing, and double hatching as you go over, bringing, just one line to start with, and then making each time you're doing something, you're opening up a space as you work, and you're coming back, and just take your time as you sketch, just to be very loose. You can do so many of these, and then when you're happy with the finished ones, those are the ones you've finally mastered, being able to actually look at your fingers and keep working on them to make your hands come out in the things. Don't try to make it, like we do when we were in kindergarten. Don't draw the hand flat. It really doesn't give you enough dimension. You really want to be able to pull it into different positions. So when you do it into your fist, that's a really fun drawing. When you tilt it towards you, do different sections of them, and just keep practicing. You'll find each time you'll get better and better and looser in your strokes as you do it. So have fun with this lesson and enjoy.